Good morning, and today is the 8th day of April 2019. My name is Derek. Let's take a look at the traditional markets. Start off within the silver. Price action currently in at $15.24 as it has found a lot of support at the high $14 level or pierce below 15. And in its current session, when we shorten it out, take a look at this on a single hour. I guess the 4 hour might look best. Well, you get the idea on the one for how many times it's been hitting this level. And what's it doing now? Yes, it's gotten above the multiple hit level of resistance. So focusing back on such. Every single time it came up to about 15.19, it pulled back. And in this case, it never did that. It just went through it. And well, price action on this current period has a low of 15.20. So, and technically speaking, some of these highs are in at just that. So it has came back to where it came from, has came back to the 18. One of those steps you're looking for a key moment in the trend, and this is would be the break of the level of resistance. And in doing so with the daily is merely just getting up to the 18 highs, enough where we see it's declining. This will help in flattening it out. It's still got to get above it to attempt to revert the trend or get it back into a bullish state. And a quick look on the weekly is it's got a ways to go just to get to its really flattening 18 average of highs that has just went through a good multiple periods of establishing a level of support barely below the 18 lows and significantly higher than the lows, yes, from late 2018. Moving on to gold, which is making it up to its declining 18 average of highs. Exactly the same sort of synopsis here. This move will help flatten this out, holding and staying above this lower area. I didn't say that with silver, but always a key thing when moving to such a spot. Finding support amongst the 18 average of lows for the second time. You come down to it on the lows, up to the highs, down to the lows. Now it's looking for a test in it, and this level of resistance that has been resisting for quite some time here again on the 25th and 24th of March, even more so on the 18th of February. But this is that monstrous level of multiple hit times. And you got like inverted head and shoulders pattern looks because of these lower lows that take it down to the 1050 level. Since then, it's been higher highs while it's had the exact same level of resistance. Breaking out above that, I'd be looking for a fast move to about 15 and a quarter. The DXY is holding, showing strength amongst the 18 average of highs. Meanwhile, of course, gold and silver doing well. And amongst this on the more shorter term, which is in today's session, gold and silver going up. This is pulling back. It had this little bit of a attempt, like for quite some time, several days, and trying to get to this previous level of resistance. It got up to this a lower high here, so that's fine, especially after you go straight up like it did. And then it comes back down to correctionary phase. An attempt to break that high, not so much, and really a very big, deep pullback on this. As we can see the sharp decline. Now we got head and shoulders, double top kind of formations, which are part of markets go up, markets go down, type of reversals. Market goes sideways, so there's your down move, up move, sideways, and I mean, I'm not going to say it's the play, and of course it's just at the lower end. And I'd be very cautious that the 18 average is going to be resistance on any rallies, but breaking down below this, I mean, it's not much volatility at all, but you're talking about this going like 50 base, half a basis point or half a percent. And the stock market, I'm not a big fan, as I say often, within these gaps. But as far as the price action is concerned, I see this above the 18 average. I'm a little bothersome when I see it here, the 18, as it's at the highs, and then just a big gap higher up to previous high. So while it was closed, the big stuff is going on. It's almost like closing the NBA game with 6 minutes to play. Well, stuff is still going on, just not to show it on any box score. Okay. As far as where this is going to go, I'd have to say previous high. And every time I've been doing charts, it's almost like it's not a pet peeve in how you do it, but and if it's just a basis point or two off, I don't care. But open kinda should be close. At least next trade would always work on these daily charts. For when I put in a crypto chart, and we'll put Bitcoin in, you just don't get any of these gaps. The open is where the close is. So on a green period, you can see that the opening line is going to be where the top part is. And on a red period, the open is going to be pretty much at the same. Now we can see here, this is a little bit different amongst these two. Close enough. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back later today with the crypto report, or a more detailed focus on both, on just that, on that of Bitcoin and some altcoins as well. Thank you.